When we first arrived in the United States, many of us had strong opinions about America. Some of us used to relate the US directly to the wild capitalism, individualism, and consumerism. There's nothing to stop you but yourself. This statement is a clear representation of how the Americans believe in a self-made man. Yet, when we talk about consumerism, it seems to us a socially and historically built-in value in American society, and we consider religion as a determinant factor in this process. The colonists believe in wealth as a proof of future salvation as part of their Protestant doctrine. This ideology fostered the nation's economic development and still is in the basis of U.S. economic system. You are what you consume.
On the other hand, as a counterpoint to the American individualism, the community and volunteer sense is widely seen in the country. Organizations such as the Second Harvest and the Volunteer Ministry Center, which we had a chance to visit while at UT, testifies that individualism in America does not mean selfishness or no care about the others.
Racial segregation and religion influences were also pieces of the American framework. Now we realize that the ways in which we characterize America, including its modernity and world leadership, can only be better understood if we look back at its past. Through the history lessons we had at UT, we learned that America was and still is, beyond everything else, a representation of the New World. The United States was born as a promised land for those who could not have what they wanted in their homeland.
What the colonists wanted was freedom, religious freedom, a simple idea which at the same time is a very complicated concept. The pursuit of freedom has marked American life throughout history as a means to achieve a greater good, happiness, a fundamental component of the Declaration of Independence and one of the everlasting values of American society.
The concept of freedom has proven to be changeable in American history. First, it was freedom as liberty from England. Later on, the concept changed to mean freedom for the slaves, a situation which, among others, led to the American Civil War.
The Civil War has left scars which have been open for a very long time in American society. Two poles, North US and South US, and racial segregation in a context of legal equality, leading to the civil rights movement and raising a new call for freedom in America. The very idea of civil rights has also changed a lot since the establishment of the Bill of Rights. Its interpretation has been impeached many times, bearing in mind the US ignored for a long time a huge part of the American population, the African Americans.
Even the freedom which has been guaranteed for the Afro-Americans in the end of the Civil War can be relativized. Once the separate but equal policy was established throughout the country, which at the same time was seeking to spread democracy overseas. But what is democracy anyway? Democracy for us is strongly tied to the ideals of equality and civil rights, and those Martin Luther King's ideals are still being shaped up with America's quest for the true sense of freedom.